War echoes, perpetual conflict. In the year 1648, Europe's future is uncertain as war causes incredible destruction across the continent. The Peace of Westphalia is close to falling apart. The Peace of Westphalia is a treaty that is supposed to bring an end to almost 30 years of bloodshed and religious devastation. If it fails, it will throw Europe into greater darkness than the very religious violence it ended. In this alternate universe, the Westphalia negotiations fall apart due to harsh blame and definitive separations. The European superpowers, enmeshed in their brutal fight to achieve greatness, stick to their extreme positions, insisting on gaining the upper hand and defeating their rivals without counting the cost. Over the course of years that widen into decades, the struggle mounts up into a cycle of violence and chaos that appears to have no end. Borders change, friendships split apart, new empires appear, and then collapse as Europe plunges into an age of darkness. A new dark age, it has been called. An age not for chivalry and faith, but for the perpetuation of all that is brutal and base in the human soul. Within the highest echelons of authority, the principles of the Enlightenment deteriorate and perish, eclipsed by the cruel truths of endurance and dominance. The bond of logic, mercy, and advancement lingers, yet removed, since the spread of unhappiness and unawareness governs the expanse of land. However, within the disorder and misery, clusters of defiance arise. Gallant spirits challenge the authority of war and repression. Thinkers, creators, and dreamers work to ensure that wisdom and illumination continue to shine, saving the promise of a better tomorrow for future descendants. However, many times their actions face people's mock and unwanted attitudes, since the powerful ones try to destroy what they are doing and keep their power. Books are combated, views extinguished, and the ones going against the dominant state are marked as people who are against the religion and country. Amidst this whirlwind of turmoil, Europe's geopolitical landscape undergoes a momentous transformation. Seemingly indomitable allegiances falter as fresh enmities surface, heralding the extinction of equilibrium and the rise of preeminent forces. Countries are resuscitated from the remains of imperious dominions, refashioned in the crucible of aggression and enlivened by the zeal of aspiration. However, despite their grandeur and strength, these emerging countries are born into a world of endless warfare and unpredictability, forced to live their fates according to the brutality of its past. Hidden from view and without sound, there is talk of change among the downtrodden who have been overworked and underfed for too long. In the miserable ground of despair, seeds of change are being sown, for nobody and nothing can be pushed around eternally, or so the years of the bull have proved. Out of city slums and village cottages they come, legions of the poor, overtaxed and underpaid, rural and city-dwelling men and women, in kaftans and babushkas, in caps and turbans, disgorging from the four corners of Europe to do battle with the princely oppressors. As the fires of revolution quickly moved across Europe, the old system began to shake, its footing disrupted by the might of the popular will. Once mighty monarchs were sent tumbling from their perches, their right to rule being questioned by the powerful strength of the common man. However, hope persists even in turbulent and heated situations, a small flickering fire that shines on in the middle of darkness and that gently leads humankind toward a tomorrow where peace, freedom, and enlightenment hold sway. During times of struggle, when war has brought devastation worldwide, a fresh start will emerge. This fresh start is not created by fighting. The power of the human soul, united in the hope of a superior future, is responsible for this creation. As the sun sets over the blood-stained fields of Europe, a new day looms on the horizon. It is a day defined by tranquility, success, and the vision of a more hopeful future for all humanity.